In this video, we're going to walk you through the very simple process of how you change your dirt bike's clutch plates. This may seem like an intimidating job for somebody who's not very mechanically inclined, but it's honestly very simple and quite hard to screw up. To get started with this job, the first thing you're going to want to do is warm up your bike and drain the oil. This will make the job a lot easier and much cleaner. Before you start getting the bike prepped, take your new clutch plates and place them in a clean bin and soak them with gear oil for a good 15 minutes or so. Once the oil is drained, remove your rear brake spring that's attached to the clutch plate cover. Go ahead and lay the bike down on the left side and start loosening and removing the screws. Be sure to note the position they came out, as some of the screws may be different lengths and you want to ensure that these go back in the appropriate position. Pull the cover off and be careful not to damage the gasket, and then go ahead and begin removing the springs and screws. With the pressure plate removed, start pulling the clutch plates out and stack them in the same order that you pulled them out in case you need to use this for a reference later. The ordering of the plates will vary depending on your make, model, and year of bike. There's a big difference between the European bikes and the Japanese bikes that you might want to take note of or do some research on prior to doing this job. You can look it up in your service manual or just follow the reverse order that the plates came out in.
So with these, I've been soaking for 15 to 30 minutes. And we're just gonna go every other one.
On the older KTMs, it's carbon plate first and then the metal plate.
More like the Japanese style. All in all, this is a fairly easy job. It's just intimidating if you've never done it.
Bit messy.
Bit messy, yeah, bit messy. Intimidating because if you mess it up, if you're not sure how to do it, you feel like if you mess it up, you're gonna ruin the bike, but it's really so easy. It's
even we can do it.
Yep. Better off to buy the one that can handle the most abuse.
Or the cheapest one, because you replace it a lot.
Or yeah. But hey, this kit was only $64.
Pretty good.
Comes with the plates and the springs. Can't go wrong there. I kind of thought it would be more money than that, but
absolutely riveting content too.
oh yeah.
You got there.
Now we can stick the pressure plate on. And now we'll start with getting the new springs on, which are pretty close to the original length. Not too far off.
Did you soak the springs?
No, I did not. You have to reuse your bolts, which, whatever, that's probably pretty common.
Don't strip them. Should you put these in a star pattern or go around in a circle?
They do recommend a star pattern. I'm just gonna get them at least, get a couple threads. All right, so those are all in. So now we're just gonna we'll snug them all up. You can put the oil in right now if you want, but I'm gonna actually put the cover back on and put it in a normal way.
Seems easier just put it in after.
Yeah, I would think so, because then you can use the sight. This and so much other stuff you can do on your bike. Who knows what they would charge you to do this? I've never called and asked. But if you took this to a shop or to the dealer, you're looking at probably at least a couple hours labor.
I think you're right. It's one of those jobs. Don't be afraid of it. It's pretty simple. It's hard to screw up. Just make sure you put the screws back in the right order because of the starter coming off of the cover here, and then make sure you know the order of your clutch plates. Just look at how they came out if you're unsure.
Yeah, I would say take them out and leave them stacked exactly like we did. That's the order they came out in. So if I got them mixed up, I'd be able to
Have a reference point
go
there.
back and look and make sure. You can see all the metal plates are stuck to the back. You know, surprisingly, I don't smell anything. Didn't smell burnt in there.
It's good. Plates are in decent shape too. So we'll get these snugged up. Put the brake lever back together. Fill it up with oil. Good to go.